2014, two teenage girls took their best friend out to a wooded area near their home in Wisconsin. Right here you can see they live in a nice little neighborhood, but they took them out to the foresty area, I guess believed behind the subdivision, and they stabbed her 19 times. The victim is fortunately still alive today to recount the whole incident. But the reason behind the stabbing was because of the game Slender. They claim that Slenderman asked them to do this, and to appease him, they went ahead and stabbed their best friend 19 times to find his favor. Now, this is bizarre, but there's more stories about Slender.
And the 14-year-old suspect may have had regrets. Investigators say she texted her mother, "Mom, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did it," and then asked, "Did any of you get hurt?"
She also expressed that she felt, even though that she had already done it, she would come back and do it again.
A smoke alarm alerted the teen's mother, and she and her 9-year-old son did escape the house unharmed.
The flames were shooting probably 10 or 15 feet above.
So in a separate incident, a 14-year-old girl set her house on fire to also find favor with Slender Man. So, is it all coincidence? I'll let you decide. So this is an odd one. Back in 2007, Lair was slated to come out for the PlayStation 3, but there was a ton of issues. There was so many problems when it came to development. All of the developers eventually came down with some kind of flu, got sick, or had deaths among the crew, or their family members died. It was a crazy, messed up situation, and it's pretty interesting to go and fully read about. So this is an interesting one. This is Kill Switch that came out in the 1980s. The copies that were developed for this game were very limited, so finding a copy today is very rare. But a man by the name of Yamamoto Ryuichi ended up buying a copy from an auction for $733,000. His plan was to eventually upload gameplay and upload all kinds of footage and stuff to the internet for everyone to see because the game was so rare. And people waited and waited and waited on him to release that footage, but instead they got something else. And here is what he uploaded. So, was this some kind of prank, or was it some kind of demonic entity that went through the computer screen and attacked him, or was attached to the cartridge itself? I don't know, and I don't think really anyone knows. I'll leave that up to you as well. So it's as simple as it looks. You point at the bad guy and you fire your weapon. This game is called Berserk, and it was available in arcades. It was an arcade machine game. And of course, like many arcade games, look at Pac-Man and all these other games, it became addictive. But to one man, this game became so addictive that he ended up dying while playing it. Now, that's up to speculation about the full reason that he died, because there was, I believe, the medical examiner claimed that there was scar tissue on his heart prior to him playing the game. So the stated reason is that because of the pre-existing scar tissue, that any kind of stress or exertion could have caused him to go into a full-fledged heart attack, and that's what happened. Unfortunately, he did not survive. Don't think. Suicidate. Conform. These are some of the eerie phrases from the arcade game Polybius from 1981, but guess what? It never existed. So, The FBI claims it never existed, the CIA, all these people claim it didn't exist, but there are people that claim it did. There's TV shows that claim it did, but no one knows where it is. There's no gameplay. Created by a company called Blah. I butchered that. So I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Let me back up just a little bit, just to kind of explain what we're talking about here. Apparently in 1981, this arcade machine popped up in Oregon in a arcade somewhere, and it was only there for a month before it completely disappeared. There is numerous people with accounts of them playing this game back then, and they claim that yes, we did play it, we remember it, but there is no gameplay footage, there is no evidence of an official machine anywhere. So that leaves the world wondering, well, what the heck? Is this like the Mandela effect, or was this some kind of secret government operation? Well, let's fast forward to the year 2000 when the conspiracy came forth that yes, this machine did indeed exist, and it was a government mind control device. And whenever someone were to walk up and play it, it would somehow affect that user through the screen and affect their brains forever, and they were able to control their minds. And there are many accounts of people using this, and there is movies coming out about this. It is a very, very bizarre situation, and I'm going to leave that up to you to do more research on. Please like this video and subscribe down below for more content like this. In the meantime, let's wash away these bad spirits and let's praise the Lord and read the verse of the day. Everybody have a good day.